Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into this video. I thought that I would do a portion of what I got for Christmas. I got lots of really good stuff this year. I've just chosen to show the cosmetic related things because I assume that's why you watch this channel, so I wasn't really sure if you would be interested in the other items that I did receive for Christmas. If you are interested in seeing what I got for Christmas in its entirety, let me know, but I thought I would just focus on the cosmetics. So both of the things I'm about to show you are MAC hauls, I guess, and one of them is from my sister Lisa, who also makes videos on this channel, and then my boyfriend Lee also got me some MAC stuff. Well, he said that I had a certain amount of money to spend and I could spend it on any website that I wanted, so I chose MAC because MAC's something that I really enjoy, but I just don't purchase it for myself very often because it is really expensive, and at least to Canada they only ship via UPS and you have to be home to receive that package, and I'm never home, so I always find it kind of a headache to receive MAC parcels. So I was really excited to have not one but two MAC hauls. So first I'll show you what things Lisa got me, and I was thrilled with what she picked out. I only gave her one hint as to what I wanted from MAC, so the other two were completely a surprise and I was so excited about them. So first, and this was the thing that I asked for, was satin taupe, which is a beautiful satiny taupe. I really love this because it's actually quite different from the taupes that I already have in my collection, and I thought that I had some dupes for it, but I don't really, and I think because it's quite more brown based than most of my taupes. Most of my taupes are kind of silvery gray with gold in them, but this is such a beautiful color because it's more brown based, and it works wonderfully on my eyes because it's cool toned. Beautifully pigmented, so easy to blend. I really like this shadow. I've used it twice now and it's just stunning, so I'm very happy with that. The other thing she got me, which I was thrilled about, was the MAC 217, and I apologize, I've already used it 3 or 4 times and it's really dirty, but this is my first ever MAC brush. I've never had one before, and while there are really good cheaper options for brushes, I have to say the MAC brushes are incredible quality. They're really soft bristles but still quite dense, so they pick up a lot of product. They blend really nicely, and you can just tell that they're really well made, and this is just an awesome blending brush. But what I've also found is because it's denser, and me and Lisa have had discussions about this brush, and because the bristles are denser, it picks up a lot of product, so it's great for just doing your all over the lid color. So it's multi-purpose brush, really love it. And then finally she got me a paint pot, which I was also really excited to try because I never tried one of these before. And this is what the packaging looks like. And you get 0.17 ounces or 5 grams of product. And this one is in the shade Blackground. And that's what the color looks like. And what I love about this is that it's not black, it's actually a really nice charcoal, and it's got some shimmer running through it, but the shimmer is so subtle, like it's not chunks of glitter. And when applied to the eye, the glitter, I don't even want to call it glitter because it's shimmer, it actually shows up on the eye, and it's so pretty. And it's really versatile because it can be worn as alone, it can be worn as a base. Today I have it as a base under another shadow that I will show you in a second, and it can be used as a liner. I've also got it as a liner today. Really makes your shadows intense, but it also looks great alone. And it's several shades in one because you can do a light layer and it's more of a gray, or you can really make it intense and quite dark. So I am loving that, and they do not crease. So love the MAC paint pot. So now I'll get on to the stuff that well, I picked out but that were from my boyfriend. Since I loved the 217 so much, I picked up the 239, which is like the eye, what do they call it? They just call it 239. just a shadow brush basically to pack on color, and that's what it looks like. And again, it's dirty because I used it today. And I absolutely love this one as well, just as much as the 217. I think these will be brushes that I grab for a lot. Then, usually whenever I had purchased MAC shadows in the past, I always got them in these little containers. But I decided, since I'm getting quite a few now in my collection, that I wanted to purchase one of the palettes. And this is what the 15 pan palette looks like. Really sleek. I love that it has the logo on there. In terms of makeup collecting, it's just kind of neat to have a MAC palette. It makes me feel like a makeup artist. But there's the palette. And then I purchased 6 shadows. And I was kind of surprised when I received them, because I was like, oh wow, I bought all neutrals, which is kind of rare for me. Usually I like to buy some brights, but I wanted some more neutrals because I thought I would wear them more. So this one I have on my lower lash line today, and it is called Shale, and it is a really pretty light plum color with a bit of shimmer running through it, and I absolutely love it. It looks really pretty on the lash line particularly, and it just brightens up the eye, and really pigmented and satiny soft. Really enjoying that. The color I have in my inner corner today is called Electra, which is a really nice shimmery silver, and I love silvers, and I was really happy that this one was so pigmented. Really love that. It's Electra. Next is called Mulch. I know this is a really popular color on YouTube. A lot of people use it in tutorials. I was a little worried about it because I thought it might be a little bit too orangey for me, but after playing around with it and swatching it, I think that it has enough brown and copper that I think it'll really look good on my eyes. And I have a little bit of sometimes golden flecks in my eyes, and I think that this color will really capture those and make them stand out. Next, I really love this color, and this one is called Green Smoke. And it's a green, but it's a subdued green. It's almost like a taupe with green in it, and after I've said this probably 10 times in the last few videos, I love taupes, and this is just such an interesting color. I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection. I haven't tried this on the eyes yet, but I've been having fun swatching it. And it's a green taupey color with kind of silver and gold glitter running through it. It's just so pretty. And if you're going to be purchasing MAC shadows, definitely make sure that you research the swatches, because the swatches on the website are not only frustrating and overwhelming because there's so many, but the swatches are not true to the color in any way, shape, or form. Because if you look at the swatch for Green Smoke, it doesn't look impressive at all, but it's a beautiful shade. And then this one's not very exciting, but it was one that I like to have in a palette, because if I want to eventually have this full and take it with me somewhere, I like to have a good brow bone color or a blending color. So I got Vanilla, which I know is really popular. And it's just a nice kind of peachy pink skin tone color, but it does have a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of shimmer running through it. But it's a subtle shimmer, so if you put it on the brow bone, if you're already wearing a glittery shade, it isn't too much. And I have that on my brow bone today, and I really love it. Nice and creamy to blend, and it's really nice. And then finally, the shade that I'm most excited about, and is definitely really unique, and it's called Smut. And I know this one is quite popular on YouTube as well. And what I love about it is it's so hard to describe. Some lights, it looks like a really rich plum. If you turn it a different way, it is a dark brown. It has gray in it. It has like burgundy flecks in it, burgundy and brown, and I almost want to say silver and gray tones, and then certain lights it can just look like a really dark brown. It is just such an interesting color to look at, so definitely check out some swatches. And for this shade, definitely go to several different beauty blogs to look at swatches, because I found depending on their lighting and the angle, it captured a different type of color. So I was more than pleased when this color showed up, and that's what I have on my lids today. And if I look at myself in one mirror or one lighting in my house, it's a different color, and it's really quite beautiful, and especially over top of Blackground, that paint pot I got. So that was my little MAC / Christmas haul from my sister and my boyfriend Lee. So thank you to you both. I really, really am loving the products, and MAC always feels luxurious and is such a treat. So thank you for watching the video, and I hope everyone has a happy new year. Bye guys!